Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Jared, and in this video I want to talk about some keyword grouping options that you have to group keywords. So let's begin with Google, the keyword tool. First, they used to have this way to group by suggested ad group. Well, you can see that that's actually gone away. They no longer offer that. They briefly offered it and now it's gone. And to be honest, it wasn't quite that good. So that's kind of out of the window, and that's the problem with relying upon Google's tools, because they can take them away at any point, at any time. So let's look at another option. Let's look at WordStream. So I have a list here that I got from the Google AdWords keyword tool. It contains 1,500 keywords. I'm going to copy them into here. And then I'm going to click Get Profitable Keywords. And this outputted 91 groups. It only gave me 1,000 keywords. So the problem with this tool is that it only gives you 1,000 keywords, and if you want you can upgrade, and when you upgrade you get a maximum of 2,000 keywords per session every time you group them. So it's not that good. If you want to get the keywords that you just grouped, you have to give them your email, and when you get the list, it's not in an order that's easy or friendly to use. So let's look at another option. Here's this keyword Groupie, brought to you by SpyFu. This works a little bit differently. You would enter a domain. Let's just do youtube.com. Hit Groupify. And the problem with this is that it's quite slow. And you don't actually get to target based on certain groups or keywords. You can't enter a group of keywords here and get an output. You kind of have to go by whatever they give you within the program here. So SpyFu Keyword Groupie is an interesting tool, but it's slow. It doesn't let you actually group keywords. It really just says put in a domain and we'll give you keywords that are broken out into certain groups. So to be honest, this is not really an option, and you can see it's still working. So another tool is Keyword Country. They have a keyword grouping tool. Let's take that same 1,500 keyword list, put them in here, hit Group Keywords. This tool is not bad, but if you evaluate the results, you will notice that this group has 1,428 keywords. They all contain the word cat, and it just expanded quite a bit here. Give me a minute. I want to try and close that up. Okay, so let's try and scroll back up here. So you can export to CSV, which is a pretty nice feature, but you'll notice after looking through this list that these keywords are duplicates within each group. So it doesn't it duplicates the results for each keyword. So you could have one keyword in the cat condo group, you can have another keyword in the outdoor cat group. So it has its pros and its cons, and you would have to remove the duplicates. And plus, when you export it, it doesn't export in a user-friendly format. So let's just say we wanted to look at something else. What other options do we have? Well, we have AdWords Editor here. We can go into AdWords Editor, we can create an ad group. Let's create a campaign first. Then within this campaign, we'll create an ad group. Now we have our ad group. And now let's put some keywords into this ad group. The same 1,500. So we're pretty much dumping all the keywords into one group. And there we go. We'll keep the proposed changes. And now we can go up to this Tools Keyword Grouper, and with Ad Group 1 selected, we can generate common terms. So this will give us potential groups for our keywords. So let's just take a look and see what the results look like. So this says we can create a group called Toy. 272 of those keywords of the 1,500 would go in there. We have Food. We have Cats. We have a group called For. We have Furniture, Scratching, Posts, and so on. So let's take a look and hit finish here, and let's take a look and see how well the built-in AdWords Editor keyword grouping tool did. So we have a group called a cat. We have just cats in general with a bunch of different, this has toys, this has a scratching post, this has Persian cats, a whole bunch of different cat stuff. We have a group called for. Now we can always go into the keyword grouper and then we would add stop words like to, as, of, is, for, and so on. But even so, it doesn't do a great job at grouping keywords. So what other options do you have? Well, luckily, I've developed a keyword grouping software that will let you group keywords very easily, logically, and effortlessly in the simple click of a few buttons. So let's take a look and see what Keyword Grouper can do and why it's so useful. So we're here on step 1. This is where we would enter our keyword list like so. What we can do is we can remove non-letter and non-number characters from our keyword list. So let's go up to the top here. Let's say cat toys has ampersand, $, and let's just say an exclamation point. Well, we can click this little circle icon and it will remove or pull out all characters that are not letter and not number. And what we can do is we can decide and we can say, hey, I don't want this character in this list. So we can replace it with a space, and just watch this area here. We just click that button and the characters are actually removed from your keyword list, and this helps you clean a dirty keyword list. Also, when we hit the next button, the duplicates within this area here will be removed and they won't be factored in when grouping keywords. So now we're on step 2. We can go into the settings of the program and set them any way we want. You can chop, slice, and dice your keyword list from 1-word frequencies up to 5-word frequencies. You can choose the word order that you want to select right here. If you wanted, you can group each keyword into its own group. You can also choose your match types. You can name your campaign. We'll call it cat toys. You can merge singular keywords with plural keywords. And you can also put in words to ignore using a contains or a contains full word. So for example, we wouldn't want a group that contains the word for. You can also say the group must contain a certain string or an entire word in order to be grouped. So there's a lot of options within Keyword Grouper. Let's hit apply, and let me just show you. There's 1,500 keywords in this keyword list. What we're doing is we are generating common themes based on the settings that we set within the program. This will output results. If we don't like something like discount cat, we can just hit delete on our keyboard and it's gone. Now let's hit next, and we can get a preview of what would be grouped and into what group. So for example, we have mouse, cat, toy, and you'll notice that these keywords are highly relevant. They all contain the word mouse and cat and toy, and most of them contain it in that specific order. So the word order is important. Let's just hit next, and we're done. If you're like me, if you're an SEM, the next thing you're going to do is go into AdWords Editor. You're going to, let's delete this campaign here. Just go to the Keywords tab, make multiple changes, paste it in. You can preview your results, process, and we have 28 groups created, 4,494 keywords were processed, and you might be wondering why. Let's go look at the settings. We had broad phrase and exact match selected, so it outputted those 3 match types. So if we look at all these keywords, we can see our account structure. We have cat cages, cat collars, cat condos, cat enclosures, cat food, and so on. So it does a really great job at grouping keywords, and if you don't like it, you can always go into the settings and make instant changes on the fly. So let's say we only wanted to look at 25 word minimum per group, 1-word frequencies. Let's hit apply. We will generate the common themes, and we can see that these keywords are very high frequency. If we hit next, we can see boxes. So this has to do with litter boxes. We have condos. We have mouse, toys, collars, catnip, and so on. So that's Keyword Grouper. If you want to learn more, go to keywordgrouper.com and buy this very affordable software. It's available for Microsoft Windows machines, and it's only $29. But this might not last too long. So go there now, order it, and make your life a lot easier. Thanks for watching.